Boom! It's like, nah, I'm not my blue, man. Alright, so, what's up, guys? It's Samir again, back with my second video. I got some good feedback on my last video, which was my first video on Austrian. If you haven't checked it out, you guys should check it out. Like and subscribe. It'd be greatly appreciated. But anyways, today's topic is Follidrone 2.0. Um, Follidrone 2.0 is a natural anabolic. A lot of things claim to be natural anabolics, but really aren't nothing. You can go to a lot of supplement shops near you, buy a test booster for $120. Does really nothing for you, except for maybe placebo effect. Uh, but Follidrone 2.0 is the best natural anabolic I've ever used, and I'm going to explain to you why. I'm not endorsed by them in any way. Uh, Same with in the Austrian video, I mentioned enhanced athlete. A lot of people were accusing me of using pro hormones. I wasn't using pro hormones. Using enhanced athletes. Austrian, really credible company. Dr. Tony Hughes has lots of people buying his products, so he has a reputation on the line. Overall, really good product. I liked it a lot. So let's get to it. How I got into taking Follidrone 2.0 was after my Austrian cycle. I was like, man, like I missed the feeling of being on something. It's kind of something that you hear a lot of people feel, whether that be on real gear, Austrian, pro hormones, whatever it is. So I still wanted to make sure that I didn't want to go back on the Austrian right away. So I wanted to test out a product I could take that might help me out, that had no impact on testosterone production, suppression, nothing like that, so I could keep recovering fully. So I went onto forums and actually I was on supplementstore.shop.com, something like that. They have a lot of reviews on products, and they had a top 10 natural anabolic list. And I was looking at all the products, the top 10, all of them contain laxogenin and epicatechin. Laxogenin is supposed to be plant sterol that's used for protein sparing, things like that. I've heard it's used better if, in conjunction with the steroid cycle, which I'm not even on. So I don't know if it would be much use to me. But then I also saw, and then the other products, some of them had laxogenin, some of them had epicatechin. Epicatechin is known really for giving you an endurance boost. It's found in, I think, cocoa chocolate or dark chocolate, something like that. Correct me if I'm wrong. But that's used a lot, and it's used for its endurance purposes. And gets a lot of good reviews. And the number one anabolic supplement rating was Anafuse. Anafuse contained both epicatechin and laxogenin both, so I'm assuming that might be why it was put first. Yeah, so I was reading reviews on it, really good reviews. So I went on Google and I looked up reviews on it, and a lot of forums kept bringing up, guys kept bringing up Follidrone 2.0. Like, yeah, I listened to one of their reps. I took it, like, best thing I ever tried. 100% will be listening to him from now on, things like that. So then I looked up Follidrone 2.0 and I saw the reviews on it. It was actually in the top 10 on the list I was looking at. It was on 8th or 7th on the list. And it was actually the first version, I think, maybe. No, it was the second version, because I looked at the reviews and people were like, pro hormone like effects, no side effects at all, blah blah blah. Talking about waking up with extreme morning wood, shit like that. I don't really care about that, but that's what I was seeing, and people were like, um, the ingredient that's in it. Actually, this is the bottle, Follidrone. Um, it's Eclonia cava extract. That's the big thing people were raving about. Someone was like, look up the benefits, and you'll see why it's so good. And I did, and it did have a lot of benefits. You guys can look it up. It had a shitload of benefits. One of them was like a comparison of Viagra when it comes to blood flow, um, and it had a better effect than Viagra did. I don't know the dosage of it, This is a prop blend. They use a prop blend, I think, so that a company won't copy their formula. And I mean, I would do the same thing because I think it's a really good formula, and I've never tried anything that was as good as it. But yeah, so it has this, and it also does have the EpiK Tekken 2, and then it has another a bunch of other things in it for an absorption blend, kind of like so that the problem with some of the products and companies were redoing the formulas because um, there's trouble with I think the EpiK Tekken being absorbed, so they add an absorption enhancers too. So that's a good thing to do for the product. Um, what else? Okay, so I was like, fuck it, let's go with this. And I saw the price was $50, and I was like, man, $50, do I want to pay that much for this shit? But I did it anyways. I mean, I have a good amount, fair amount of money, but it is $50 for a 1 month supply. And when I got it, I read the dosing instructions: 3 pills a day. Off days, 1 day, 1 pill, like spread out throughout the day. Days you train, 1 pill in the morning, and 2 pills before you train. One of the cautionary kind of things is make sure you have a meal with it first thing because you might get hypoglycemia because it might be a hypoglycemic because it might make your blood sugar drop. I've never had issues with that. But some people did actually report that on the forums because it does have nutrient partitioning benefits. But so first getting it and trying it, I really didn't expect much out of it. But what I did get out of it was I took 2 pills before I worked out, and I kept training and I couldn't get out of the gym. I wanted to keep training. I literally did 30, 35 sets, and I could go on for more and more sets. Um, if I'm being 100% honest, I liked it more than Cartering. Cartering is really good. I like Cartering a lot because I think more of the endurance I feel is in terms of if you're supersetting, you can breathe better, like in the superset. When you go on to your superset, you're not even tired. EpiK Tekken, the Follidrone 2.0 made it so that I could do like 30 sets and like I wasn't really that fatigued, and I was literally seeing veins popping like crazy, uh, like almost the same kind that I was seeing while I was taking Austrian. I swear to God. Uh, and I'm not, like I said, I'm not even uh, affiliated with this company in any way, but I have a lot of friends that want to take products that will really help them, that won't affect the hormonal profile because, and it's understandable. I'm only 18 years old. Um, my friends are around the same age, don't want to fuck around with testosterone, nothing like that. I wouldn't recommend that you do either unless you know what you're doing. A lot of people do still take SARMs, pro-hormones, it is your decision. Uh, 18 is kind of when you do make decisions like that. I wouldn't, SARMs maybe, if you really know what you're doing. But yeah, that's how I felt on Follidrone 2.0. I bought another bottle, I actually ran it again. Consistently, you keep your body fat low. It helps you put on pounds. I put on like 3 pounds, and it's really solid muscle. 3 pounds in like 8 weeks. So some people get that from Austrian. I got good results from Austrian. I respond to everything typically, good or bad. But yeah, that's what I got out of it. I think the really good thing about it is really that when you partition calories really well, um, and two, the endurance is crazy. I think that's really what helps you put on the muscle. I was doing 30, 35 sets per workout with no problem. But you might want to get out before that if you're not used to training that much because it's going to take a big toll on your recovery. Uh, but I was already doing, 20, 25 sets per workout, but I literally could go up and felt really great on it. I definitely recommend it to any of you. I wanted to make this video because, like I said, I had friends that didn't want to mess with their hormonal profile, testosterone, things like that, and there's no videos out on Follidrone 2.0. Surprisingly enough, I went on YouTube. I saw other EpiK Tekken products, Laxogenic products with good reviews. I think this is honestly the best one you could have. I highly suggest it. Um, like I said, if you guys haven't seen my other video or want me to keep making videos, uh, let me know in the comments. And if you guys like and subscribe, I greatly appreciate it. Like I said, any questions, let me know. Thank you guys for watching.